Okay, so again, in this case, if I want to eliminate the x, what would I have to do? Multiply what? So you're going to multiply this one by 4 and this one by 15, right? When in doubt, if you're not sure, because you chose to eliminate the x letter, then multiply the equation by the other number. Okay? Yes. All right? Let's say if you had, we'll talk about different examples later, but do you understand why we're doing that? Because now if I multiply 4 by 15, what am I going to get? That's right. Right? Because, 15 times 2 is 30, and twice 30 is 60, right? Okay, so that's going to give me 60x. And that's going to give me minus 20y. That should be in blue. Equals to negative 40. And this is going to be, again, 15 times 4, that's 60. $60x. And then 15 times 2y, that's 30y. Equals to, what's 16 times 15? 16 times 15. 15. Yeah?
240. There's no negative here.
Yeah, but it's times negative 16. You didn't put it on the calculator. I said 15 times 16. Okay, now, remember that the one, now we made the x to have the same coefficient. They're the same sign. So what do? Add or subtract? Subtract. If they're the same sign, subtract. S and S. Same, subtract. Okay? Exactly. It's the x that I want to get rid of because it has the same, and I have to subtract. I have to subtract all of them. So minus, minus, minus. Okay? 60x minus 60x, that's gone. What's negative 20y minus 30y?
Hold on. Negative 20 minus 30.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what's negative 40? Now, be careful here. You have negative 40, and then you're subtracting a minus. So that becomes negative 40 plus 240. So that's 200. Okay? So you have negative 40, and then you have a negative and a negative. That's a positive. So that's why this is a positive here. Okay? Now, to get rid of to isolate for the y, divide by negative 50. And what is that? Negative 44. I know. Negative 4.
It looks easy.
Okay. Now I have the y. Then I can choose one of the equations, again, 1 or 2, to solve for x. Yeah. Always you're looking for a point of intersection. So plug y equals negative 4 in equation number 2. So that's going to be 4x plus 2 times negative 4 equal negative 16. 2 times negative 4, that's negative 8. Bring the negative 8 over. It becomes a positive 8. And then divide by 4. So that gives you x equals negative 2. So what's my point of intersection? Is that the same answer I got in the previous, like in the same example, but in the previous solution? Yes. Okay, and it should be. Does it make sense? I'll give you time to copy this, but let's go over here. Okay? If you're looking for something, for example, this one, A. What letter do you want to get rid of? Y. What would you do to get rid of Y? So you would subtract to get rid of Y. Okay? Good. How about G? Okay. So G, which letter would you get rid of? X or Y? X, right? Because they have the same coefficient. And what would you do? Plus, right? Because they have opposite sign, right? How about F? So you want to get rid of the X and subtract. Okay? So this is just, I mean, I'm not answering the question right now. I'm just like going over a few things.
Help on that one. Can you go back?
Which one?
Number 1.
What's wrong with number 1?
I don't know. What do you do?
What is the lowest common multiple?
No, not that. No. What is the? Oh yeah. Yeah. What is that?
So let's go back here. So the lowest common multiple is the number where when you count your multiples, you're going to have that common between them. Okay? So let me go to this question here. So count the multiples of 3. What are the multiples of 3? So there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, right? So I'm counting by 3. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, and so on and so forth, okay? What are your multiples of 5? Have you found your lowest common multiple?
No. Oh, yeah.
15, right? So 15 is my lowest common multiple,
Oh,
okay?
maybe you were
So
right there.
for your lowest common multiple, right, you're going to have to count your multiples. So multiply by for lowest common multiple between 3 and 5, you're going to count the multiple of 3, multiple of 5, and then which one is common between the two. Okay? So it will be, yeah, and then basically, yeah, your lowest common multiple is 15. Okay? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay.